Hey YouTube, Christian Prepper Gal here. Today we are going to reconstitute the broccoli that we dehydrated almost a couple weeks ago now. And I'm also going to show you how to make a broccoli and cheese sauce out of it as well. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the broccoli that has been dehydrated. I'm going to open it up. It has been vacuum sealed and all the air taken out of it. Smells so good, just like broccoli. Then I'm going to put some in a Ziploc baggie. It's quart size. I'm going to put about half a cup of dehydrated broccoli into 1/2 cup measuring cup. It won't fit in there tightly, so it'll be rather loose, but that's okay. Then I'm going to put it into the Ziploc baggie. Set it aside. Then I have Augason Farms cheese blend. It's powdered. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons into the bag. Well, let's make it 2.5 tablespoons. Then I have some instant non-fat dry milk. I have some in a Ziploc baggie that's already been opened, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. And we're going to put 1 tablespoon of the instant non-fat dry milk into the baggie with the cheese and the broccoli. I'm going to close up the baggie, shake it up and mix it up as good as we can. I'm going to boil some water in the microwave, and then we'll pour that boiling water into the baggie itself and cook that broccoli and cheese sauce. Okay, now that I have the water boiled, I am going to pour it into the baggie right from its boiling state. I'm going to close it up. Then I'm going to stir it. The reason I put it in the baggie instead of in the bowl is because I'm testing these for taking them camping. So you can use these as food for camping or hiking, and make them right on the trail or right in the campground. Okay. Now that I have it mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and place it in this bowl because it needs to be in a place that'll kind of help insulate it to keep it warm while it's sitting. So I'm going to cover it up just to kind of help keep it warm with the pot holder on the bottom and the pot holder on the top. That'll help keep it warm and keep the warm air inside to cook it. Now if you're doing this at home, all you need to do is put it in the bowl, and stir it up, stir the ingredients up. This is for 1 serving. So if you need to make more than 1 serving, you just double it, triple it, quadruple it, whatever your needs may be. I'm going to let this sit for 10 minutes and then it should be ready. Okay, it's only been about 5 minutes, but I wanted to check it with you and see if we needed to mix it up or stir it up anymore, and let you see what it looks like now. There are a few clumps of the cheese. You may or may not be able to see that. The bag is pretty hot, but I'm just going to go ahead and mash it up in there to blend it in so that we don't have those cheese chunks when it gets cooked. Okay. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of hot still. But the broccoli is beginning to come back to its normal state, and it's wet and it's not dry and it's not dehydrated anymore. So we're going to put it back in here for another 5 minutes and let it finish cooking. And I am back again, and it has been 10 minutes that we've had this broccoli and cheese sauce sitting in the bowl in the 1 cup of boiled water. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and dump it into a bowl so you can see it better. So you can get a good look at how well the broccoli has dehydrated in only 10 minutes. You see there's a little chunk of cheese in there, so I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. I want you to get a nice look at the broccoli. Okay, so if we let it sit for about 5 minutes, the cheese sauce will thicken up and it'll be ready to eat. Now, if you were making this at home, remember this is for out on the trail, and if you were making this for at home, you would just let it sit in the pan for that 10 minutes to cook, and then take it out and put it in a bowl to let it sit for about 5 minutes so that the sauce thickens up. While we're waiting for the broccoli and cheese sauce to thicken up, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to store the broccoli and cheese sauce. In the baggie, in the Ziploc baggie, you want to make sure that you get as much air out as possible. So what I'm going to do is roll it tightly and then Ziploc the bag. It'll stay good like this for about a month or two, but the best way to actually store it would be if you had a vacuum sealer and vacuum seal it in bags. That way it'll keep fresh for anywhere from 5 to 10 years because no air will be able to get to it. And the air is what will spoil it and cause moisture to come back into it. And the other way that you can do it is also in canning jars, like we did this dehydrated broccoli. And once I put it in the jar, I used my vacuum sealer with a lid attachment. Put it on and it vacuums out all the air. And it too will stay fresh anywhere from 5 to 10 years, just like that. As long as you store them in a dry, dark, cool place. Now, if you're going to rehydrate just the broccoli, all you would need to do is put about half a cup of broccoli into a bowl or the Ziploc baggie, and then add 3/4 to 1 cup of water to it and let that sit for 10 minutes. I will have the recipe and instructions in the description below. So you can refer back to it if you need to. Okay, the broccoli and cheese sauce has been sitting for about 5 minutes. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but the sauce has thickened up. And it looks really yummy. Let me take a bite and see how well it tastes. If I can get it on the spoon there. That is perfect. Just the right amount of crunch, but yet soft and very chewable. Not overly. But it is just perfect. And the cheese sauce, mwah. Okay, that's it for today. I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Happy prepping and God bless.